Good evening, one and all. We're here at the famous Eden Garden.
In the modern game, most captains opt to bat first, but just every now and again you see a pitch like this where the bowlers can do plenty of damage. Bowling first could well be a good option.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Trouble! Finds the fielder with that shot. Goes over the top with that shot. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Drive straight back down. Oh, collects the stumps. Fortunate for the bowler. That would have been a boundary. End of the over. 6 off it. India are 6 for none. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Nearly gets the edge. Hazelwood with a great delivery there. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. No, terrible shot. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
That's the over. India, 14 for none. Zampa, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the high court end. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Couldn't get it through the field. He's quick onto that in the infield. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Out! Good catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Going with pace now. Kohli taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. That sounded good, it sounded really good, that's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Hit that so hard, pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Off the middle of the bat.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Misses everything. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Great shot through the gap. Abbott will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well.
Run rate just slowed down a tad after that over. Good over from the bowler.
Out. No. Somehow it's missed everything. That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be four.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Kohli has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. India are 42 for 1. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Over the infield with a cracking shot. There's a chance if it hits. Smacks that away through the gap. Over, India 52 for 1.
Beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Hazelwood coming back into the attack. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. Jaiswal watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Time here, batters should get a few here.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Cummins coming into the attack. From the pavilion end. Needs to be on target. Onto that early, that could be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Beats the field with a great shot. Edged it. Bowling fielders look really confident. It just might be a bit of a suspect review by the batter. I can't see this getting overturned.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Good wicket to pick up, but a wasted review by the batter. You could clearly see and hear the edge, and even see the deviation through to the keeper. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Swatted the short ball away. All the way for 6.
Yadav ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut her off.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
That's a boundary save for sure. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Cummins from the pavilion end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. There's a chance if it hits.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end.
Late cut, straight to the fielder.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Great shot through the gap. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
Nine runs added in that over. India are 100 for 2.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Needs to be on target. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Bad decision making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Well now, that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes though, you just got to accept it and move on. Oh, don't worry about chasing that. That might be on the roof. A killer blow. And that's consecutive sixes.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Out, bowled. Must have been in some sort of a daze. That ball just sailed straight through him and he didn't even move.
So that's the third wicket down, trudging off the field. They're well and truly into the middle order now.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. And out. Superb bowling.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Cracking shot. Bit too short, but it's been smoked over the leg side for six.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs. How will the bowler respond?
Got that away nicely.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Yada is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Marsh shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely. absolutely smoked off the bat.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Bound. Last delivery, is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Down the ground, lovely shot, mid-off chasing, that could be four.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Good pick up, big chance. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Zampa from the pavilion end. On that nicely, good defence.
Yadav watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Three runs added in that over. India are 149 for 4.
They had a great foundation early on and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Green, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Abbott coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Nearly gets the edge. Abbott with a great delivery there. Misses everything. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Drilled that one away.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Abbott has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Hazelwood back into the attack. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. A direct hit and this could be gone. Everyone's gone up. And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
You want to make use of that extra delivery. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Over India, 175 for 5.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Pandya, there's plenty from these bowlers.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
They've attempted the slower ball, but that's been pounced on and hit high into the stands. Brilliant timing.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Hazelwood from the high court end. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Pandya goes large again. 2 maximums in a row. We're in for a treat here, I reckon.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way. Consecutive sixes. Bowler needs to hit the mark.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
They attacked all areas of the ground, 4s, 6s, and there was strong running as well.
Caught, gone. Super catch.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick and then worry about getting runs. Oh, whack! Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. How will he reply?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Good catch. Out! Tried to go over, but it's gone straight to backward point.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. And again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
And that's the end of the innings. India have set a target of 214 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Bumrah coming in.
Good fielding out in the boundary. Edge, but it drops safely. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Yeah, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Doesn't beat the infield. Edged, what a ball. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Massive outside edge. End of the over, 2 runs added. Australia are 2 for 2. The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Overstepped on that occasion. Now have to deal with a free hit chance. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Perfectly timed. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Nine runs added in that over. Australia are 11 for 3.
They just dropped off a bit that second over. Need to maintain the intensity.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Bumrah is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Can't get that outside the ring field. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Australia 19 for 3.
Third over of the power play is done, and the run rate's probably not what they hoped for. 3 overs left in the power play, and it's a balancing act now between risk and reward if they want to climb back up.
Outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Head has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Straight to the fielder. Good shot, a beauty.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Boomerang. From the high court end. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Smacks that away through the gap. Was quick onto that in the infield. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Four runs, square of the wicket. Excellent shot.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
End of the over. 6 off it. Australia 37 for 3. Edge, amazing delivery. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edged, what a ball. India with a strong appeal. That should be given. Beautiful take, caught and bowled.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you just accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
The new batsman heading out to the crease at number 6 for Australia.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we're going to see some big fielding changes coming up.
A bit more balance brought to the field now as the captain swings the changes. A few moves made in the field.
Great shot through the gap.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Got that away nicely. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
Well, there is a saying, you can't direct the wind, but you can change your sails. It might be time to accelerate if they want to have a chance still.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Charmy deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball.